Hello Internet, my name is Vic. So I know I missed last month's update video. I do apologize about that, but I've been going through some personal stuff. I don't really think anything has changed with like my face shape, but then again I could be wrong because I do look at my face every day in the mirror. I've gotten more facial hair and you're not going to be able to see it in this lighting, but I have chin hair all the way across and it's longer, it sticks out more. My facial hair is dark, but it's not thick enough to where you can like see it. My voice is deeper. Still, as far as my weight, I lost some weight because I wasn't eating as much, but I'm gaining it back now, so I think I'm still kind of fluctuating in the 150 area. Body hair, my stomach is hairy now. My thighs are completely hairy now. They pretty much match my calves. Bottom growth is continuing to happen. I missed a shot and I was late on a shot. I did have some spotting with my menstruation, but that's back under control now. I'm doing my own shots now. It was scary at first, but I feel like that's something that I need to be able to do on my own. My next refill on my prescription, it's going up, going from 3.75 to 4. My veins are more prominent everywhere. I have this vein, can't really see it right now, but it's becoming more prominent in my head. Those are the physical things that I've noticed that have progressed more, but I really want to touch on the mental aspect now and the emotional aspect now. I've been out for 4 years, and for most of my transition I was very focused on the fact that I'm a trans man. In fact, that's literally the focus that I had, but I found that it was very taxing on my mentality. I would often compare myself to others, which is hard not to do. You want to compare, but you shouldn't. Because everybody's genetics are different, everybody reacts differently to hormones, everyone's different. I have other traits. There are other things about me that make me, me, not just being trans. One of my main goals now is to fall in love with myself. I'm always going to be here for myself. I've lived, 27 years. I'll be 28 in October. And most of my life I spent focusing on negative, living in that self-deprecating humor mindset, living in that I'll never be good enough mindset. I do have depression and anxiety. Some of those things are kind of like wired into my brain. I don't need to be so focused on those things. I need to enjoy the little things in life and try and be more positive. This world is full of negativity. It's full of people who want to hate on you for no reason, people who call out your flaws. There are things that need to be addressed sometimes, if you have toxic traits or you're exhibiting things that negatively affect others. It's good to have those things pointed out about you so you can work to change them and to better them. There's some things about each individual person that they can't change, that's just their character flaw. But there are some things that can be changed and can be worked on, and those are the things that I've been trying to work on. I've been trying to be more independent. I've been trying to focus on, bettering myself, being okay with being by myself. I don't always have to have somebody there to hold my hand. I've been trying to switch my focus to enjoying life and things around me and the people that are around me and people who care about me and love me. And that's important because there are people who want to see me succeed. There are people who want to see me do good for myself. And I need to stop focusing on the negative aspects of everything. But it's hard sometimes. And I do have that nagging thing in the back of my head that says, you'll never be good enough. I'm enough for me. I need to become comfortable with who I am all the way through, not just my gender identity or my sexual preference, but everything about me. A lot of this may sound selfish. I struggled a lot with that. I didn't want to be selfish. I didn't want to put myself first because I always felt like putting others first was more important. It's not. You've got to put yourself first because nobody else is going to. I've learned a lot, and it took a lot of pushing. I don't just sit back and go, this is my thorn in my side, or this is my flaw. I can't do anything about it. Woe is me. I've stopped having that mindset because in reality, that kind of mindset can damage you. It can stop you from progressing in life. It can hold you back. Sometimes things happen that are out of our control because we can't control everything. The only thing that we can control is how we react, what we say, and what we do. The only thing we're in control of is us. You don't control me. I don't control you. But you control yourself, and I control myself. Sometimes you may feel like you're out of control, and things are completely going wrong. When you have this mindset where you want to be positive, and you want to pursue the things that make you happy, it seems like life wants to just throw constant negativity towards you. Those things are almost like a test. They're to, wow, it's like I'm It's like I'm talking about all this positive stuff, and it's like, oh, the light is being shined in my eyes, and it's kind of... I'm working on bettering myself, and wow. Another change I wanted to talk about is oily skin and acne. So I'm getting acne on my shoulders now, and my skin on my face is oily, and there's like acne like waiting to come out from underneath my skin. And I'm getting more like hot flashes or like temperature changes. I get really hot in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. I'll wake up sweating. I also get really hot just at random points in the middle of the day, and then it goes away. So that's just kind of something I've been dealing with. I'm sorry. Technical difficulties. This isn't even technical. This is like nature difficulties. But that's alright. I enjoy nature too much to be mad at it. It's okay to have these setbacks. It's okay to have these moments of, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if it's going to get better. It will. Time can be stressful. You don't know what the future holds. You don't know what's going to happen. And it can be overwhelming. Sometimes you can get that fear. I thought everything was going great, and then all of a sudden, it's not. It's okay. That's life. Life is unpredictable. There's always going to be something that happens that kind of sets you back. But it's important to not let that be your downfall. You've got to keep pushing. You've got to keep fighting, because it will pass. It'll get better. If you have like a negative perspective on life, you're going to just see the negative. But if you have a hopeful, positive outlook on life, you're going to see the positives in the midst of the negatives. Of course, there's going to be negatives. But there's also little things that make life worth living. You just have to be patient with yourself and know that things are going to work out the way that they need to work out. So for me, I had like this big epiphany where I don't want the same results. I want to be a better person, not only for others, but for me. Have hormones affected me this way? No. I don't think hormones had anything to do with this. This is me. This is who I am. Have hormones affected my mentality? Kind of. Have they affected my emotions? Absolutely. But in reality, it's not the hormones. It's me growing and changing as a person, and me getting older and learning life. And I've spent too many years of my life making things worse for myself when I could have been making things better. So here's to making things better. And here's to a brighter and better future.